Hey, let's get on to a bit of footy surrounding State of Origin. Want to have a look at some of the key matchups for Wednesday night. Gus, for you, the Battle of the Halves, obviously an intriguing one. The Panthers combo, LUAI and CLEARY, and that experienced combination for Queensland, DCE, Cam Munster.
Yeah, well, when everyone was writing Queensland off last year, I said this experienced pairing of Munster and Cherry Evans with a real focus. And as we saw, they got it done. The Penrith pair have been playing together since they were teenagers, have deserved this opportunity to come in the big time, but for Jerome especially, who hasn't experienced Origin, this will be a completely different type of game of football than he's ever experienced in NRL before. NRL football over the last 18 months hasn't been all that intense. It's going to be a different level if played at true Origin standard this week. But on our podcast this afternoon, 6 Tackles with Gus, I spoke about Nathan Cleary, who is now not a boy anymore. He's 24 years of age. This is his 4th season of State of Origin. He's grown up knowing that he's going to be at this level. He has studied the greats of the game, the Andrew Johnses, the Darren Lockyers, the Brad Fittlers, the Cooper Cronks, the Jonathan Thurstons, and he's modelled himself a little bit on every one of these players. For the first couple of years, we put James Maloney to babysit him. He's now babysitting his mate, Jerome LUAI. It's he that's the one that's got to lead this New South Wales side. And the time has come now for him to take ownership of the New South Wales team. He's done an extraordinary job as a young kid to play Origin at a young age and compete the way he does, particularly winning 2 series. But now he's got to do it for himself and he's got to do it for his state. And I think this is the time now where Nathan Cleary starts to stand up and show what a really great player he is.
Bit of motivation for him too, Gal, coming off an Origin Series loss and a grand final loss in the space of a month at the end of the race.
Without a doubt. I mean, tough end of the year for him after he had such a brilliant year. But I agree with Gus. I think he's modelled himself off a few different players and puts his own flavour on it, and probably the best halfback in the competition at the moment. So I think he can steer the team around the park. As long as the forward pack does the job, I think they can get the result.
Your matchup, Gal, certainly hoping these two don't hold back, PAYNE and TINO.
Yeah, big TINO and PAYNE HAAS. And I think this is an important matchup. I said a moment ago about, as long as the forward pack can do the job, then the CLEARY will be able to do the job. But this is an important matchup. Whoever gets the money here, particularly in the forward pack, not just these two, but will go on to win the game. I see the Queensland forward pack as an extremely powerful forward pack. And I think if these two blokes, they can't be doing this for starters, especially PAYNE HAAS. Whoever's the most disciplined forward pack, I think, will win this game, because the Queensland forward pack is so powerful. You give them back-to-back sets of 6, repeat sets of 6, 6 to goes, they'll grow a leg without a doubt because they are so big and strong. But I see a lot more work rate in the New South Wales forward pack. So if they can be a little bit more disciplined, if they can get 6 to goes, if they can get repeat sets of 6, I think they can wear the Queensland forward pack out. So hopefully big PAYNE HAAS doesn't lose his head, TINO does, and the Blues get the win.
The new generation of rivalry, those two. You got your eyes, Webby, on the dummy halves?
Yeah, I think the hookers are going to be critical in this game, like they are in every sort of game in the last couple of years with the tackle set restarts. Harry Grant came of age in his 56 minutes in the decider last year. There's been a bit of speculation about whether he was going to get picked for this. I thought Cameron Smith made some really strange comments in the lead up to selection, saying that he would have gone with Reid Marnie because he thought Harry Grant was underdone, who's had knee and hamstrings to deal with this season. In terms of Damien Cook, I don't think he understands just how close he went to not getting selected, and with Coruscant getting the nod ahead of him, I think it was Brad Fittler and his coaching staff were pretty much undecided on it up until the last round and decided to go with Cook. So I just think that's going to be an intriguing subplot in the first game.
And Appy's there just sort of lingering in the background in the squad too, Gus, to keep him on his toes?
Yeah, well, he's 18th man, and hopefully they don't get to the 18th man. Not that I don't want to see Appy in the side. I, in fact, picked Appy in the pre-match. I thought that he'd been done more than Damien Cook this year. He was playing with the #1 team. And Damien's probably suffering from the poor form that the Rabbitohs have shown at some time. And Appy might have given them a different look, and his combination with CLEARY and LUAI would have been extremely important for the team. But Damien Cook's a great player, love him as a bloke, and he'll get the job done.
No doubt about that. Bring it on. Can't wait. Just a few of the rivalries, individual matchups coming up your way Wednesday night in Townsville.